income has doubled. I'm making around $6,000 to $7,000 a month, which is amazing. I never thought I would be making that kind of money in such a short amount of time. My name is Ashley Crocker, and I'm an active life professional, and I work at Courage Fitness Durham. I started coaching CrossFit in 2013, and I coached group classes, did a little bit of personal training, but that was my thing from 2013, and I did that for 5 years. Coached a lot of group classes, and I was always working 2 to 3 other jobs to kind of make it work. I had known that I wanted to coach, but I was struggling to make it all fit together and make enough money. Got burnt out because I was coaching so many group classes and still only making like $1,000 a month on a good month. And I was like, okay, this is not really going to last. And throughout that time, I had gotten certified for nutrition coaching. So I was like, I'm gonna try to just do full-time nutrition coaching for a little bit, take a break from in-person training. So then I worked as a remote nutrition coach for 3 years. Towards the beginning of 2020, I started to miss in-person coaching, but I was like, I don't know what to do because I really struggled with just CrossFit group class. It didn't make me any money, but I did like the in-person aspect of it. And so I just wasn't sure what to do and kind of going back and forth in my head with that. But I was unhappy with working fully remote and just having way too many nutrition clients and just wasn't making enough to be happy. I broke my ankle in September of 2020, and I see that as kind of like the catalyst to finding active life because I had been in physical therapy. And then after I could walk again, they were like, okay, you're good, bye. And so post an ankle reconstruction surgery, I was just totally messed up. And so that's how I rediscovered active life and got a one-on-one coach to help me rehab. But then I was like, oh, wait a second, they also do coaching education. This is something I could get into. This kind of sounds like it would be more doable in terms of financially and just more fun, because I was also a little bit bored with just CrossFit group class. Ended up jumping right in and signing up for immersion in December of 2020.
We found Ashley when we posted for an opening at Courage. We needed a coach, and we started looking around some of the places that we knew where we could find really good coaches with deep skill sets. We posted actually in the Active Life Immersion Facebook group, and pretty quickly we got an email back from her, and we started kind of looking into what she had been doing. She was an immersion grad, and we knew that she was enrolled in the ALP curriculum as well. So once we started talking to her and interviewing her, we found out that she had a long history of coaching. She was exactly the type of person that we wanted to have working with us, especially because she was a coach who had been in the industry for a long time and had faced what is, burnout and doing too much, and not getting enough back out of it. So it was nice to be able to find somebody with a skill set that was growing into the type of person that we wanted to have in our gym.
Felt like the stars aligned. And so I was like, this feels right, this feels really good. They offered me the job and basically as soon as you can get here. So I ended up finding an apartment really quickly and then packed up and moved 3 weeks later and jumped right in.
When she got here in May, we immediately started putting her to the front of the queue for taking on new clients. So for everybody who comes through our gym does some one-on-one training with us. And we were able to start pairing her up with clients who wanted to be able to get out of pain or do what it is that we do here at our gym, fitness, living a fulfilling life. She made herself available to us so that she could take on pretty much anybody and everybody. And it was awesome. We filled her book within 10 days. So we were able to get her to that full-time, both time commitment and also compensation in about 2 weeks. And from there, she's just continued to learn how to service people on even higher levels. Like I know she's working with her clients on things like breath work, and she's been taking some clients through some of the HSR protocols, getting them into pain-free movement that they haven't had in a really, really long time.
In my previous full-time coaching gigs, I would be pretty much sitting at an 8 or 9 and a 10 on the burnout scale, like all the time, whether that's being like working too much or not getting enough work, but like you're still stressed because of that, so then you're getting even more burnt out. And now it's way less because I'm working less and I'm more fulfilled and I have more control of my schedule, and finances aren't really a problem anymore.
When she first got here, you could definitely still feel the edges of that burnout and a little bit of trepidation. But now she walks into the gym and she's smiling. You could tell she's excited to be there. You can hear it in her voice when she's working with her clients, and especially in our classes. She's pumped to be here. She likes what she does.
But it should be used smooth and unbroken. 1, 2, 3. Once it hits mid-chin, sticking your butt out a little bit more. 10 seconds and work. I do want to work on this right leg, bring up that strength a little bit. Got about 1 minute to go. So this is Murph and Benji, my 2 doodles. So Benji's the giant one and Murph is the small one. Benji's 1 and Murph is 6. I will usually have a break in the middle of the day. So I usually get to come back, go back to my apartment around like 11 or 12 and take a bit of a lunch break from the gym, and then I'll let the dogs out, play with them a little bit. They get to be out while I'm like doing my remote stuff, and then a couple times a week I'll go back to the gym later on, but I like to be able to break up the day so then the dogs can have time out, play a little bit because they have a lot of energy. So I love coming out and going on short hikes with the dogs. It helps me recharge socially, take some time away, which is helpful since I talk to people all day. I find that it's really helpful for mental health and just being able to show up in the best way at work and with my clients. I like the one-on-ones because, yeah, you're helping them get back to whatever they want to do, whether that is get a muscle up, snatch better, or get out of knee pain. Everyone's goal is different, but you know that you're helping them get back to what they really want to do, which is really exciting, much more exciting than just like getting people out of breath for an hour. I definitely don't think I've achieved coaching supremacy or anything. I think I still have a lot to learn. I would like to get some more remote clients and maybe do like a couple less one-on-one sessions a week, but maybe grow in that because you can help a lot more people remotely because there's only so many hours in the week, you know? And then a big thing I'm working on this year is taking more time off and managing my energy a little bit better. Since joining Active Life, my whole life has changed. Previously, before, like I said, I was working fully remote, about 50 hours a week, and really unhappy. And now I'm working about 30 hours a week, more normal, more normal hours. I feel like I have a good balance with some in-person coaching and then also having remote clients, which is my ideal situation. So I get to use my skills in person. And then also I like training clients remote too. Income has doubled. I'm making around $6,000 to $7,000 a month, which is amazing. I never thought I would be making that kind of money in such a short amount of time too, because I first signed up for immersion in December of 2020. Well, it just turned 2022, but like a year and a half, which is crazy. I've moved again, moved to North Carolina to work at this gym, and it's been awesome. The gym environment and working in a Pro Path gym is completely different than any other CrossFit gym I worked at in the past, like in the best way. Like we have 5 of us that are professional full-time coaches on staff. Things are just different around here with like really caring about solving people's actual problems. And I think, you know, we don't want our members to just come in, get their sweat on and okay, bye. Like we actually care about you getting better and feeling better, which is really rare nowadays. So working less, making more money, I feel like I have a better work-life balance, and overall I'm just a lot happier, which has been so great. When somebody comes to me with an ache or a pain, or they're getting back into exercise after an injury, I know what to do. I know what to look at, I know what to test, and then if I find something that's limited or whatever, then I have the tools to be like, okay, here's how to fix it, here's what we need to do. Before, I would have no idea. If someone comes and not able to do a full air squat, or, you know, either due to like mobility or due to like pain, okay, I don't really know. I don't really know how to solve your problem, but now I have the tools to solve people's problems. And if I don't know the answer, then I will go and find it. You know, support through Active Life or Nick or whatever. I have people around me who can help me find the answer. Whereas before, I just had no idea. So a lot more knowledgeable in that way, which I think is huge, because a lot of times people come to the gym and they suffer through pain, or they're like, oh, that's just part of exercise, part of lifting or whatever, but that doesn't have to be the case. So I would say my approach is a lot different, a lot smarter, and I feel like I can actually solve real problems for good versus just like putting a Band-Aid on it or like not really giving them a full answer. You know, I've had clients tell me like I've had low back pain for years and I couldn't get through the workday without my back hurting, and now I don't remember when the last time my back hurt during the workday. Like, knowing that I can solve a problem like that is so fulfilling. One of my clients has never been able to squat or do a lunge without like full depth without knee pain. And I knew exactly what to do, put her through an HSR protocol, and now she can squat full depth, no knee pain. She's like, this is the first time in my life I've been able to do this full depth and pain-free. And like being able to do that for people is a total game changer.
Ashley is one of the most tenacious learners I've ever met. It's fun to present someone like her a challenge that I know she doesn't know the answer to, because I know she'll go find it. A lot of people struggle with that because when they get challenged with things that they don't fully understand, they feel almost like someone's trying to rub in their face what they don't know. But it's nice to actually have somebody on the team who, if we need to grow, I can just say, I know that we don't know how to do this. I need you to go figure it out.
My tattoo says always more, and so what that represents is just for me to not settle for anything less than what I actually want in life, whether that's like with my job, relationships, and just the way I want to live my life. Like, God always has more for me, and I can pretty much do whatever I want, so stay true to what I actually want instead of doing what other people think I should do or just settling for anything less than what I want. My name is Ashley Crocker. I'm an active life professional at Courage Fitness Durham.